Okay, we're back with this set, which is going to take forever to do. So we're on bag number 2, and book number 2, which is all that. Okay, and another person, another two peoples. We have a little dog, which is quite a cute little dog. I don't think I've ever had that dog before, so it's a bit too bright. There we go. So she's sitting there for no reason. I don't know whose head goes where, but we'll work that out in a second. Let's just move the pieces over to there. And just double check that the bag is empty. The bag is empty. Okay, this bag is not empty. Let's go. There's some here. There's some kind of cool here. So I'm just trying to get the camera angled. It's slightly differently angled this time, so it might look a bit odd. I do think I've zoomed in it far too much. So I'm going to zoom out just a bit more. There we go. So we're building all of this. So I think we need the road pieces. No, we don't need the road pieces. Yes, we do. We need this piece. Okay, these are not just the road pieces. These are all the big pieces. Okay, that's telling you the game plan. If you can't actually see number 2, that's the game plan. We're doing this today. That won't take very long at all. Well, I cannot for the life of me imagine that at all. 1, 2. Let's go. So I went back to the shop where I got this from. Did I say this yesterday? No, I didn't actually have a video yesterday. Oh, I kind of want to find her hairpiece. Oh, here's her hairpiece. And she has, I'm not too sure which is, I think that's her head. That's her head there. Now I have no idea where the camera actually is pointing. That's not the way around her hair goes. And they've got 2 pairs of legs. Oh, she's got the teenager legs. The slightly shorter, but not that much shorter legs, which I haven't got that many of. Like, I feel like the only place I could have got them from was the Harry Potter minifigures. So there's her. This is the mum. And she's either happy or she's still happy. She's very happy or she's happy. There we go. So those 2 can sit there. Oh gosh. I'm going to move this slightly. I don't like the way this camera is working out. It's not as good as I was hoping. Okay, that's that done. Nothing else to say for there. We start with the green thing and we put the poop down. Now I think that's kind of funny. You know, they definitely are doing the poop a lot more in this. I think it's funny that the very first thing you do is put the poop on the lawn. Which is how I do my landscaping. I always start with the poop and then move from there. This is slightly bent. Feels like it's slightly bent. It's like, Anyway, like the Lego's definitely getting in on the more crash side of things. They're not so afraid to have a toilet and anything. I don't know if this one has a toilet. But you know, there's many other sets with toilets now. Or a few other sets with toilets. And poop's being before, but to be honest, this is the first time poop is. This is the only other time I saw poop was with monkeys. I think it was with monkeys. It's going to be hard to talk today because you know speaking is hard. So that one goes there, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best, which makes it sound like I'm drunk or something, but I'm not. It's just one of those days. But we will get there. If I can find all the pieces. I feel like I've almost finished this whole thing. There's walls. We're actually making a picnic table. So look at that. Can I actually get it angled so it looks exactly the same? I better put that piece on first. Like that. My goodness, it's amazing. Next we have to turn the page. And yes, you know, like, and they've got like tigers behinds and they've got toilets and poops and things. So, you know, they're really getting in there. Which I guess they've kind of cottoned on. You know, they've kind of come to terms with the fact that children talk about poop an awful lot. So they'll think it's hilariously funny. And toilets. So that the kids are on board for this kind of stuff. So this is not a burnt one. I feel like there's a helicopter fire helicopter thing. I can't remember if I've got it or not. It's like a cheap set, and it's got like a burnt sausage in it, which has reminded me of this. So next, they've not burnt it here, because these guys are a modern family, and modern families don't burn things. But the hairbrush just goes plonk in there, and then this just, I don't know, can go there. I'm not entirely sure where it exactly goes. I think that's actually right. Nope. One more across. There we go. Have to get everything exactly correct. And now we're going to get this white brick. Very standard. And I can kind of guess what the next move is. I guessed correctly. Feeling pretty chuffed with myself. There we go. And that can go there. And this is brown, big brown piece. Where'd that one go? Oh, here we go. Underneath the car. The car is kind of not that useful having it sitting there. But it must stay there. It's part of the set. And it's got to have a place. It's just sitting, getting in the way of things. Just like cars do. Now we can put some green things. I'm not actually sure what this thing is. Is this the garden? This must be like their vegetable garden. My vegetable garden's going quite well, I think. Well, not bit. Like I feel like if anybody was a really good gardener, they'd be looking at it and going, I don't like that. Somebody might be annoyed that the word Lego on the pieces here is written that way on this one, but it's written the other way around on the other one. So maybe I should just switch it around. I've never ever thought about that, but that one's the wrong way around now, but who cares? I don't. So, but I just noticed that, and I thought, well, I should mention it. I bet you there are people out there who, for whatever reason, find it difficult not to have them all lining up. Which is fair enough. Once you start thinking about it, it might just be a natural occurrence. So I am never going to think about that ever again, so that I don't get stuck in a trap of having to make sure everything lines up. Though I think actually if I did get in that trap, like you'd have to really be obsessed with these things for it to not get too tedious. You have to have a profound ability to manage your tedium levels such that you can actually pull this off. So there we go. Look at that. They actually line up on that one. Oh no. Next one. It's because of the light, you see, because the way the light is coming down onto here. When I look at this, there's that reflecting that you can see there, and so everything just shows up, and I can just tell. And I wouldn't normally pay any attention, and so that's why. Now we're putting in these modern windows, and I've done it wrong, so that one goes there. That's just going to drive me crazy. Just put the hairbrush over there. These are very odd windows when you think about it, because this one's got like a double-sided window. Like this is double glazed, this window, but this window here is only single glazed, which I don't think is going to come across at all on the camera. But like I can put my finger inside, and there's only one layer, but this one's got 2 layers. So I don't know how well that's going to be for winter to keep the heat in. I don't have double glazed windows where I live because, well, I live in a country where it's taken quite a while to get around to actually making that a thing, but I don't really find it particularly cold, thanks global warming, or whatever it is, and so I'm not too upset by the whole thing. I live in a very poorly insulated place, but it just doesn't seem to matter that much. So I think the problem is I've lived in far more poorly insulated places. And so, mildly poorly insulated places don't bother me one bit. And it just doesn't get that cold. But some people seem to feel it in New Zealand. And they're always complaining about how poor the houses are in New Zealand. But then I read everything about every other country, and they're always going on about how poor their houses are. And it's just like, well, I think most countries in the world have poor housing, and it's just the way it is. Doesn't make it right, but we don't have to feel bad for it. We can just feel mutually bad with everybody else. So what's the next thing? This red piece here, I don't know where that comes from. It's over there. I love the way things migrate really far down to the desk. into a pile over there. And there's like no room. There's like Batman with blue hair sitting over there. And they're taking up all the space. And I can't even put that on correct. I think we've almost done this, haven't we? Nope. Nope, we've got a while to go. I don't know where... Oh, there we go. It's got one of the skates in it. Oh, we've got to have that little red piece. I don't think I've ever had a red one of these. That little nozzle thing. Okay, and then that's going to be my... I don't actually know what this is. Is this like a coffee... Well, this is some kind of blender, and this is like a range hood. So I don't know what these are meant. Is it like a range hood? Like are they baking? Like are they going to cook something on the stove? That's the stove top with one element. One element. Gosh, it might not be. It might be some kind of weird laundry thing situation. But we'll find out in a second when we place it down. It's a range hood. It has to be. And there we go. And there we go. We've cinched the deal, sealed the deal, cinched the deal with our saucepan, which goes there, and we're gonna cruelly mash up an apple with the stalk and leaf on it. And so we've done that, and then we're gonna turn the page, and we're just gonna dump. I'm actually confused. I feel like I've done this really wrong. No, it's meant to look... How come it doesn't look like the picture? It does. It goes like that. Okay, it does look like the picture. It's so confusing when everything's upside down. That one goes there. Then we put a door here. Like that way around. And we're getting there. And then we're going to get one of these, and actually quite a few of those. No, just the one. And we're going to stick that one here. So that's quite neat. That's meant to be the doorway. I am a bit confused by this doorway, but we'll come back to it. This is the doorway that's actually got a... That's not really a doorway, it's just a frame. It just seems odd. This is a very cramped modern house. But it's what you get. You get what you pay for, and you know I didn't pay too much for this, so don't expect the housing to be that great. I'm confused. That goes there. I'm just worried I've got the door the wrong way around. Like that. That opens up the correct way. Right. Okay. Good. There we go. There's our door. And then we're going to put this. Oh, I feel like that went so quickly. I want to do more. I feel like that was too quick. Okay, well we are going to do more. I'm going to make another video after this. So thanks for watching that. That was bag number 2. Join me next time for bag number 3. Bye.